All right, good afternoon, fam. It's about 6 o'clock on Saturday evening. It's March the 28th, and this episode on the concept of 360 is called How to Plant a Garden, an Entire Garden, in one day. All right, it's about, like I said, it's about 6 o'clock in the evening, Saturday, March the 28th. Let's go. Okay, as you can see, I have prepped my soil, my fine soil, and got it ready when I, did my soil, potting soil mix. And these are the seeds that some of the seeds that I'm gonna start planting, that I'm gonna plant from seed. Some of the vegetables. I got zucchini, cucumbers, all different varieties. Market More cucumbers, Wisconsin, National Pickling, um, all, all, all types. And I've also got squash. I got the butternut. I got straight neck, crook neck, zucchini. I'm gonna try some pink squash this time. I also have okra. I'm gonna start out some okras, and I got some watermelons, some orange, nice orange watermelons, and I got some different types of lettuces that I'm gonna plant, and carrots. Well, I'm not gonna put the carrots in here, but just mostly just the cucumbers and things like that, and tomato plants and pepper plants. And what I'm going to do is I'll show you what I'm going to do. All right, now these are individual 4-packs. Like I said, I just got my prepared soil in there, potting soil. So here's how I'm going to do it. Okay, fam, so in this individual 4-pack, I'm going to put and I'm going to have 4 different varieties in one thing. Okay, this is my pink squash. So I'm going to put 4 in there. Just kind of bury them. And kind of spread them a little bit. Okay, and that's the pink squash. All right, now I'll cover it once I get them all in there. Now I'm going to do the crook neck squash. I got 4. See the seed look a little different, and I have to mark them when I get them done. I'm going to put 4 in each one. They all should come up and germinate. All right. Okay, so now I got 4 different varieties. I got the pink squash, the crook neck yellow squash, the straight neck, and I got the butternut squash. So, and I'm gonna cover them up. I'll get some fresh soil and cover it up with potting soil and cover it up a lot. And I went ahead and put 5. So that's 20 plants. No, wait, 4 times? Yeah, 5 times 4 is 20. That's 20 plants right there. So when they get up, start coming, I'll keep you posted on a day by day. I'll separate them here after probably next couple of weeks or so, or however fast they pop up. And I'm going to do the same method with my cucumbers and beans. I got different kind of beans. I'm going to start out like this, and that's growing. And see, I got all these boxes. So this should be 20 different plants if all of them make, and they should, with my good soil. And then you'll have an entire garden. I'll do corn, I'll do melons, the same manner. And so that's planting your entire garden in one day. Okay, fam, and once they're all filled with your seeds, I'll go ahead and put it in here and just kind of smooth it over. And that's basically it. Now, I always leave one out so that once all these are filled, these are not filled yet, but I go ahead and I fill my tray up here, okay? Put water in my tray, and then it'll soak through all the other containers there, and I just set it in there just like that. And make sure that there's plenty of water in here, and it'll soak up from the bottom. It'll absorb, the soil will absorb the water, and that's how I water them until they start kind of coming up. This is a good way to water them. Kind of be careful. If it dries out on you, just kind of take a look, and it's okay to pull them up and take a look at it. Make sure there's enough water in there. You don't want to drown them, but you'll notice when these start drying out, it's time to water again. All right. Okay, fam, I got all my squashes and zucchinis in this row: pink squash and all types of squash, straight neck, crook neck. And these are my melons. I got some honeydew melons and some what we call in the country yellow meat watermelons here. And I'm gonna put tomatoes and peppers in these right here to complete it out. But you see how many plants I'll get out of this. Let me spread them out a little bit. And then I'll just cover, like I said, I already got these covered up. And I'll water them once again from underneath and let the water soak up. And they should be popping up in just a few days.